Hello guys, here with a new video for the channel. I hope you like it, and if you like it, don't forget to leave your powerful like Supreme God level, comment, and subscribe. Now without further ado, get comfortable. Let's begin. Goku and Vegeta began to increase their powers in an incredible way that even Son Goku's power made the whole universe rumble. And with a surprising scream and a smoke screen, these appeared in their combat form. Wow, I can see that they have great fighting power, but not even with that power will they be able to defeat me. I'm the 5th most powerful Supreme God among the 12. With their powers, they will not even be able to touch me. I would not trust that much. We are mortals who have reached a great power, that of a god, and we are even above the angels. Don't make me laugh. Not even the useless king can beat us at all, and they think that only you, some sayayins, will be able to beat us, the supreme gods. What a good joke. However, at that moment, Vegeta, at an extreme speed, would have thrown a powerful blow at the god with the extreme difficulty the god was able to dodge. Haha, you damn insect. Apparently you're not so amazing after all. From what I could tell, was that with great difficulty you managed to dodge my attack. That damned one almost managed to reach me with his power. But what the hell is happening here? I can't feel a great power coming from these. However, with his attack, he almost managed to hurt me. Go, Vegeta! I can see that you began to dominate all that dense ki. How can I not master this damn ki? If I am the great Vegeta! Don't think so, damn Saiyan, just for having been a little bit from hitting me. Without warning, the god received a furtive blow from the Prince of the Saiyans, which made him kneel in pain. What do you say now, you damn insect? Hydra furiously tried to stand up. However, Vegeta's leg would put on her head, making him kiss the floor. That's right, the Prince of the Saiyans was demonstrating his overwhelming power and authority. Apparently it won't be necessary for me to intervene in this battle. Vegeta's power is powerful enough to end the life of that pathetic god. Hydra would give a loud scream, which increased his power and formed a shockwave, causing Vegeta to quickly retreat. A very furious Hydra would launch into the attack, of which Vegeta would dodge each of his blows, making it impossible for him to even hit a single blow. What the hell? How do you have so much power, damn Saiyan? Our power now is not below supreme deities like you, since we possess the power of the king of everything. Vegeta would give him a powerful blow that would shake everything around him. The power of that blow would have been so much that it would make the god too affected. Meanwhile, in another place of that megaverse, the most powerful god of the 12 supreme gods was found. Ha ha ha! So 2 Saiyans have the power of a king of everything. This'll be fun, and no god in this place is able to deface me. However, at that moment, a being with a peculiar appearance would approach, which seemed like a demon. Great Broly, do you really think that those 2 Saiyans are rivals for you? You're not a normal Saiyan, your power goes beyond anything known. You are the great legendary Ultra Super Saiyan God. I don't know if they are worthy of my power, but I want to test their powers. From what I can feel, they both have the power of a king of everything. Going back to the battle between Vegeta and Hydra, it was clear that Vegeta was totally dominating the battle. However, in an oversight of Vegeta, Hydra was able to land a sneaky blow that would make him go back a few meters. Your power is really amazing, but even so, you can't compare with the 2 most powerful beings in this place. Now I will use all my power. Hydra began to increase her power in such a bestial way that it would make everything around him start to tremble. However, Vegeta would be very confident. No matter what you do, Your destiny will be death, since without doing anything about it, you wanted to kill us. You found yourself death. Hydra would not pay attention to Vegeta's words. At that precise moment, Hydra, at an amazing speed, would have given Vegeta a blow that would make him spit blood. However, when he used the power that goes beyond a god, his vitality would be wearing out fast. Meanwhile, returning to the time room, Whis, with his immense power, was able to enter the time room with Beerus. That's right, both of them were very surprised when they saw that there was no one, but at that moment their bodies felt a chill. Since even up to that dimension, one could feel the intensity of said battle that was taking place in a place far away from where they were. Whis! What the hell has happened in this place? How did these two bastards get out of this place? And if I'm not wrong, the pressure you feel is from Vegeta. Beerus and Whis could not feel the power of Goku or Vegeta because their power was in another dimension. They were in the dimension of power of a king of everything. I don't know, Mr. Beerus. This is impressive. Mr. Goku and Vegeta really managed to get out of this place, and in effect that great pressure is from Mr. Vegeta, who seems to be fighting with someone very powerful. Both deities would come out of the time room with an expression of horror. We must inform the High Priest what happened, so that this same Daishinken with Zeno-sama take action on the matter. Returning to the battle, Hydra's power had risen so much that he was putting the big Vegeta in a bind. This is what you wanted, damn! Let him fight seriously, then find out something. This is all the power of the Great Hydra! Vegeta would stop his next attack with one hand and smile. And have you seen me use all my power? I'm just using a power similar to yours, and I want to end all hope you have, damn! Vegeta at that moment increased the power of Super Saiyan Blue Phase 3 to 75%, with which a surprising pressure fell on the Hydra god. Who are these guys? I can't breathe! Its pressure has cut out my breath! Feel a bit angry. This is the agony that we feel when beings with the title of God want to take advantage of us. However, at that precise moment, a subject would have given Vegeta a strong kick which flew hundreds of thousands of kilometers. The blow of that being would have arrived was overwhelming. What is the powerful Ice Emperor Yakuza doing here? The new subject would have arrived named Ryota, who would stand in front of Hydra. Get out of here, Hydra. You don't have enough power to defeat them. From the beginning, you should have realized, so don't treat everyone as if they were inferior to these two Saiyans have beaten you up. But Great Yakuza, I want to help you. Between the two of us, we can finish them off. Go away. Obey. Hydra would leave the place in very bad conditions. Damn, they were going to pay me. I won't let them get away with it. I'll tear them to pieces, damn worms. Vegeta would come out of the rubble a bit confused due to the powerful blow almost knocking him out. So another damn has come to seek his death, but at least it seems that you're much more powerful than the other worm. I apologize on behalf of my partner. If you're going to stay in this multiverse, you could do it, but don't forget that we're all beings of great power. Yakuza turned his back on Vegeta and was about to leave. Damn! Who do you think you are? I have not given my approval for you to leave. I will make you suffer the worst possible way! Vegeta launched into the attack at that precise moment. Yakuza formed an ice sword with which he hit the great Prince of the Saiyans hard, leaving him very badly injured. I don't want to have a battle with you, Saiyan. Our power is as distant as heaven and earth. And like all the supreme gods, the three most powerful have such great power that we are able to face 100 supreme gods or more and defeat them without any difficulty. Do you know? I don't care if you're the most powerful supreme god or if you're able to face 100 of them. You can't with me. I warned you, Saiyan. I didn't want to end like this. Yakuza, from one moment to another, he began to beat Vegeta, that even he couldn't see anything. Even I find it difficult to follow the speed of that god. What kind of power does he have? Eternal Ice Prison! Supreme 9 Pillars! A large ice barrier was present, with which would keep Vegeta inside. Lowering the temperature to extreme levels, Vegeta would hit the prison. However, the 9 pillars made all his attacks return to the wearer with double energy. Damn! Why is it so powerful? But I do not lose. I'll show you all my power. That's right, Vegeta began to increase all his power. Vegeta would have gone to his new transformation called Ultra Ego. Vegeta's hair would turn purple, characterized by the aura of the gods of destruction. This damn barrier would not be able to contain my great power. Vegeta cracked the barrier with a powerful blow. Apparently, this being has great power. Even my barrier, with which I use 20% of my power, has managed to crack it. Apparently, that guy forced Vegeta to use all his power. This is incredible. I didn't think that the being that wasn't Zeno-sama would force him to go so far. Vegeta continued to attack the barrier, and over time, Vegeta managed to completely destroy it. I must congratulate you. No one would have managed to get out of my barrier of 9 supreme pillars. For that small feat, I will take you a little seriously. A little? Damn, don't you underestimate me! Vegeta launched into the attack. The collision of the fists was impressive since the entire multiverse was affected. So Yakuya is fighting with those Saiyans. This would be a perfect opportunity to see what those Saiyans are capable of. Goku and Vegeta continued with their exchange of blows. However, Goku was only playing with the Prince of the Saiyans. I'm already bored of this game. It would be better to end this battle once and for all. Goku gave Vegeta a powerful blow which would send him flying, beginning to charge a large sphere of energy. Vegeta, recovering from the blow, observed that Goku was carrying a large sphere of energy. I'll also charge my most powerful attack. That damn thing was not able to be against me. Vegeta began to gather a large amount of energy. Receive the big final glow! Your simple power will be no match for the ultimate ice attack. Both attacks began to collide. The level of his attacks was supreme, as he even destroyed the planets that were nearby. How is this damn thing holding back my final blaze? Ha ha ha! I'm not even using half of all my power. Yakuya focused much more power on his attack, exterminating Vegeta's. However, before his clash with Vegeta, Goku would stand in front of him, and with one hand he would make him disappear. I see you're very powerful, but the real battle is about to begin. Goku would have pulverized that big attack with a single blow, saving Vegeta from being exterminated. So my suspicions weren't wrong. You had a greater power than this guy. So you have noticed that? Well, that's right. I'm much more powerful than Vegeta. Kakarot, even though you have the power of a king, don't trust yourself at all. The power of that damn worm is amazing. Not even with my maximum power was I able to scratch it. Vegeta would have fallen to the ground unconscious without any energy. I told you the same thing I told your partner. I don't want to fight. The 3 most powerful gods don't compare to the rest, and that's right. Your power won't be enough to face me. I see that you are very sure of your words. I hope you have the power to support them. Goku launched into the attack in Super Saiyan Rose. However, Byakuya's dodged the blow with extreme ease, managing to hit him with a blow that would send him to the ground. I told you, you don't have the power to face me. Better get out of this place and stay in any territory you want. Your power is comparable to the normal Supreme Gods, but not to the 3 most powerful. Apparently, with you, I'll have to use all my power, because I'm not going to hold back! The entire multiverse began to shudder. An incredibly amazing power overflowed from Son Goku. This stepped directly to his phase of the King of Everything Super Saiyan 3. The power that gave off was brutal. So that Saiyan thinks to fight against Hydra. It'll be a great show. The power he hides is incredible. We hope that he'll be able to face the Ice Emperor Byakuya. Your power is incredible, but even with that bestial power, you won't be able to face me. Goku, The power you emanate is incredible, but it won't be enough for the Supreme God. His power goes far beyond what you can imagine. I know, but I want to face it with everything I have. Get ready! Don't intend to contain me! Goku launched himself at maximum speed, launching a blow at Bakuya's face, which he would dodge. However, this time, it would have been too difficult for him to dodge said attack. The air slingshot was devastating. Some planets would have disintegrated with a simple blow. Bakuya would say to himself, "The power of this guy is incredible. If he faced any of the rest of my teammates, he would tear them to pieces in a few seconds, with the exception of the Super Saiyan Ultra God Broly and Ryota." Goku would not stop attacking. With his maximum power, he began to throw a shrapnel of blows at him, which was putting Bakuya in more and more trouble. I can't believe it! The power of that Saiyan is incredible, and from what I can feel, he has the essence of a king of everything in his body. Meanwhile, in the king's palace of everything, Beerus and Whis would have arrived. What happened? By their looks, I could tell that it's not great. That's right, father, but what you have informed us has been real. The prophecy is being fulfilled. Great Daishenkin-sama. The Saiyans Goku and Vegeta are not in the room of time, and when we entered that place, we could feel how they were fighting against other beings with great powers. This really is catastrophic. There's nothing we can do. Of course there is something. We are the most powerful deities of the 12 universes. Time does not influence us. But great Zeno-sama, even the great god Zarama has said it. There's nothing we can do. Of course there's something, Daishenkin. Take care of closing all the dimensions that connect with the room of time that Beerus tells us about. Is this even possible? There are infinity of dimensions. Such is not as possible. What I do is seal the room of time again with even greater power. If the prophecy is true, they will come out, but we will have much more time to prepare for this great battle that is coming. God Beerus and Angel Guardian Whis, you as the two most powerful beings, Blow, Daishenkin, and me, train very hard. We will inform the rest of the gods. As you order, great Zeno-sama, we will not let the prophecy come true. Whis and Beerus would leave this place. They would return to their planet, where Beerus, being a prodigy, would never have trained. By training this achievement, breaking all his limiters, something similar was happening in each of the universes. Returning to the battlefield, they would continue fighting, since the time difference was somewhat brutal, while outside a few days would have elapsed. In said universe, they had only been fighting for 14 minutes. I can realize that your power is abysmal. Not even with the power of a king can I completely defeat you. Power of a king of everything? Did you murder the king of everything of your megaverse? Damn Saiyan! I thought you were good-hearted! Bakuya began to attack with much more power, causing even Goku to find himself in trouble. Get this! Ultimate Ice Element Prison, die! Bakuya would have used his elemental prison, which at the moment of any warrior being inside, the same ice made his body freeze, and any energy attack or blow was returned to its carrier. Goku realized this when he hit to achieve get out of said prison and his arm destroyed. What the hell is this? This subject is going to kill me! However, a voice inside him would rumble, saying, hit this place. This barrier isn't so surprising after all. Who are you? And how are you inside of me? Goku would not have received an answer. However, he would listen, hitting her where the guy would have told him. That's right, Goku was able to get out of that place, and with the power of the King of Everything, he was able to restore his arm. How was it possible that you got out of my elemental prison? That doesn't interest you, damn. Now I'll make you pay for almost murdering me! Goku launched into the attack with 100% of his power, giving Byakuya more problems. However, he was still able to keep up with him. I want to have that Saiyan in front of me. I'll have to test his powers myself. Daiku, bring me that subject immediately. I don't care what method you use. I want to have him before me. As you order, my lord. Both warriors would have been very even. However, Byakuya at that very moment was taking the advantage of the battle. You turned out to be a great opponent, but let's see if you can handle this. body resists the power of the king of everything with the power of Kaioken! Double Kaioken! No, Goku! The power you're using cannot be supported by your body! You can use it for a maximum of 15 seconds! Regardless of what Zeno-sama said, Goku would use this technique. When he activated it, he would feel how all his bones were breaking. However, he wouldn't care. All my power goes into this blow! Great Eliminator! Blow of the king of everything! The power of Goku exerted in his right fist was terrifying, and Byakuya himself would realize this, which raised a large part of his power to be able to stop such a bestial attack. I see that your body is being affected by all that power. That power does not belong to you. That's not true power. After this, you'll be useless, and you won't be able to increase your powers again, because your energy veins, they will explode. You're not fighting with an amateur. I know what my body is capable of, and I'm not going to die. This won't be my end since I haven't fulfilled my mission. Byakuya would use a great attack to counteract the attack that would be sent against him. However, when he hit Goku with his blow, it would go through him. What the hell? An illusion! Being gods that eliminate all beings with a single blow, I thought this could work for me. You don't have the combat experience that I have. Goku's attack had hit Byakuya, sending him flying thousands of meters. Gah! That punches hurt so much! I can't believe the power of that attack! But Goku's attack would not have ended there. Goku had a speed that even exceeded Byakuya's superior view, was able to hit him in the stomach, causing him to spit out blood. I have only 5 seconds left with this power. I'll use my final blow. Take this divine captive blow! That's right, Goku's last blow was able to knock out Byakuya. At that precise moment, Goku de-transformed, falling to the ground badly injured and unconscious. At that very moment, Deku would have arrived, restoring everyone's energy and taking only Goku and Vegeta to the Great Broly's palace. At that moment, he arrived. Here are the two Lord Warriors. Okay, leave them in some rooms until they recover. Meanwhile, out of all that place, Daishenkin would have managed to create an extremely powerful seal, which allowed him to seal any dimension that connects with the Room of Time. This won't be enough. Let's hope we have enough time to become powerful. Trust us, gods of destruction. We will stop those Saiyans one way or another. Returning to Broly's palace, both Saiyans would have woken up. I have no stress in my body. How weird. I thought that Kaioken was going to affect me much more. This is amazing. I had a brutal power increase. At that moment, they both felt a power that even those would make them tremble. Whose is this awesome power? I can't believe it! The owner of this power is a being that must be at the top of everything. I can't measure his power. Both Saiyans would come out and they would be expected by Broly and Deku. So they woke up. That seems excellent to me. Sir, you sure of what you're going to do? You have saved us. First, I must thank you. I don't know what your action is due, but thank you. You're a Saiyan like us, but how do you have such power? Despite not being transformed, you made an extremely overwhelming power. So you realize that's right. I am a Saiyan. In fact, I'm the first Saiyan god and legendary at the same time. Everyone was surprised. However, there was not to be a time to be too surprised, since at that moment, Broly would take out both Saiyans by shooting each of them with a strong blow. If they were able to take on the third most powerful god, Ice Emperor Byakuya, I want to see what they're capable of. The blow he gave us was very well placed and quite accurate. I can't believe the power he possesses. We can't trust this guy, or else we won't be able to make it out alive to tell about it. Goku would go into Super Saiyan Phase 3 Ultra Instinct with the power of a god of destruction, and Vegeta with Ultra Ego. That's right, they began to exchange blows at surprising speed. However, for Broly, it was child's play since he just dodged and evaded his blows. Damn, if you had the power to hit us, you... Goku wouldn't finish his sentence since Broly would have held him by the head, dragging him across the surface. You must not tell me clearly that I will attack you. I'm not so merciful. Vegeta would jump up to help Goku, but he would be useless. Broly was holding each warrior with each of his arms. My power has no comparison. You are nothing more than garbage next to me. Goku and Vegeta would sneak attack Broly, however none of their attacks were effective. That's right, the power of Super Ultra Saiyan God didn't even compare to the power of a king of everything. Goku, with his current powers, won't be able to deal with that guy. You better think fast about a way out, or that bloodthirsty guy will kill you. I know, but I really don't know what I can do. His power is so immense, I can't let go of his grip. Is that all you have? Are you really Saiyans? You two don't look like more than simple insects. Damn it! Don't make fun of us, especially me. I'm the Prince of the Saiyans! Both warriors began to put much more power into their blows. However, Broly's power was so much that with one hand, for each one, he was able to subdue them. Meanwhile, outside of all those universes, there were 12 gods of destruction in their arduous training. That's right, they would not be easy prey for the Saiyan who would have absorbed Zeno-sama's powers. Meanwhile, in Universe 11, there was the god of destruction Vermouth. Margarita, what chance do we have in this coming battle? From what I understand, the Saiyan Goku and Vegeta come from a warrior race. Their power has no limits. I don't know exactly, but we don't have enough power. We'll be destroyed imminently. I can't believe those two Saiyans have the power to make even a king fear him at all. It's incredible. In another universe, to be more exact, at Universe 7, there was Beerus, who would have achieved a transformation that would have increased his power in an incredible way, being at the same with an angel, but not above an angel supreme as was Whis. Sir Beerus, I can tell that his power has grown in an incredible way. Very proud of you and your new power. All this power is to assassinate those two Saiyans, although deep down I don't want to do it. Our orders are from the true kings. That's right, Beerus-sama, we don't have any other choice. But still, those Saiyans were nothing more than a nuisance to us. You're right, Whis. The only thing we have to do is eliminate them so that all the 12 universes enter into peace. Meanwhile, in the King's Palace of Everything, there was a Daishenkin talking with Zeno-sama. My lord, what will we do if the power of those Saiyans rises much higher and they're able to break the seal? Well, whatever's in our hands, those damned are the only hindrance to our plans. Those damned Saiyans, they've always opposed me. I understand, sir. With your permission, I'm going to raise my power. Daishenkin would leave the kingdom altogether, going to a room which made his power increase in an extremely incredible way. Returning to the battle, Goku and Vegeta were very injured. No matter how they attacked, they were always evaded by the power of the great Broly. I really didn't have to use 50% of my full power. They're ridiculously weak. I haven't even gone into my combat form. What did you say? So all this time, this has only been a game for you. Deku, who was watching the entire battle, it seemed. The power of those Saiyans is impressive. Being able to eliminate most of the supreme gods with the exception of the three most powerful, Broly's being the strongest, he's treating them like children. In another place, there was Hydra that had already recovered all her energies. Damn, those bastards will pay me. They won't get away with it. I'll kill them. Now at that precise moment, a new supreme god will arrive. What are you supposed to do here, Ryota? I could feel the great battle you had against those Saiyan gods. Do you come to make fun of me? Of course not. What I come to offer you is an alliance, since like Broly, those two guys are Saiyans. We cannot allow new Saiyan gods to appear wanting to dominate everything. But what are you saying? Do you want to face the great god Broly-sama? With just one of his blows, he is capable of tearing it to pieces. I know, but before facing him, we must drink the blood of the ancient supreme god of death. With this power, we will be invincible warriors, being able to defeat whoever stands in front of us. Ancient supreme god of death? I've never heard of him. Who is he? It's a legend from millions of years ago, who was the one who ruled this entire dimension. And a warrior named Yamoshi was able to exterminate him. But what I found out now is that he was not able to exterminate him without sacrificing something. He lost life that day. How the hell do you want us to bring to life a being that we don't know if he exists? He existed, since I have his essence in my possession. Ryota opened a portal, leaving the terrible essence which was known as the Essence of Slaughter.
What the hell is that, Ryota? The power it gives off is incomprehensible. We'll die if we try to master such power.
No, Hydra. If we drink the blood of the ancient supreme god, we'll be able to master this power. After a few moments, Ryota was able to convince Hydra. That's right, both gods went out throughout the great universe in search of the blood of the first god of death. At that precise moment, they felt like giant powers were colliding with each other.
Damn, that's the power of the great Broly, and he's fighting with those damn Saiyans.
Exactly, Hydra. Those three unite, they would be able to end everything that exists in this dimension and the dimension of the normal gods. Both of them, much more determined than before, began to search for the blood of the ancient god of death until they could find it. That's right, when they found it, a silhouette appeared on her forehead.
Those who have found a little of my blood, drink it, and you will receive great power. But in exchange, you will have to bring me to life.
I always knew that I would meet you again, Father.
So you are Ryota. From what I see, you have done my will. Now do it. Drink my blood, so they will end all that damn Saiyan race.
What do you mean, Father? What does this mean, Ryota?
Everything I've told you is true, but omit the part where the old god of death was my father. That's why I'm the second most powerful god, and Broly? Broly is the son of the legendary Yamoshi.
What the hell did you just say? How is that possible?
Millions of years ago, my father named Akinai Heleng was the ruler of everything. That's right, my powerful father has no rival, until one day a powerful warrior came to confront him. He called himself Yamoshi, the father of the Saiyans. Their battle was legendary. It lasted a few days, both almost unlimited powers, but that damn Saiyan increased his power much more while the battle was going on. That's right, he no longer had any more power. He decided to detonate to take my father along with the...
I can't believe it! But why did two subjects with such great powers face each other?
At that moment, lightning would strike the ground, and the sky would become thunderous.
You will drink my blood, or not, pathetic god.
I'm sorry, sir, of course. And these are also fed up with all these damn Saiyans.
Both warriors drank the blood of the ancient god of death. However, at that moment, Hydra would feel something strange in his being.
What's happening to me?
I'm sorry, Hydra. It's not personal. You're just collateral damage, but I'll do your will. We'll finish off one of those Saiyans. At that moment, a great explosion was present. However, all the power of the supreme god Hydra would have been absorbed by said source.
Just a little more and I'll wake up completely.
Returning to the battlefield, both Saiyans were not able to fight as a team to face said Saiyan.
Taiyoken!
Goku would leave Broly without vision for a few moments. At that precise moment, he would take Vegeta and teleport to another place.
What are you doing, Kakarot? No matter how much we hide our ki, that guy will find us and tear us apart. I can't believe all his power.
We'll not allow it. We'll use the fusion. I still keep that Potra of that Supreme Kaioshin gave us.
I'm not given to merge with you, damn insect.
Damn it, Vegeta! It's the only way that we have against that monster, since we have not even fighted together with it.
Are you sure, Kakarot, that if we merge, we'll be able to defeat him?
I'm not sure about this. What I'm sure about is that if we obtain a power we'll never seen before.
What they didn't know was that Broly was only testing them, but he wasn't being friendly at all. So they thought he wanted to kill them, and at that moment he found them.
They have no escape. It'll be their end. Take this damn...
Broly would have changed to a large sphere of ki, with the intention that these, due to the desperation of dying, increase his powers more.
Throw it at me quickly, insect!
Goku would throw the Potra pendant at him.
Now, yes! We'll be able to eliminate this dam!
Both warriors came together, giving birth to the powerful Vegito. At that moment, all the universes of said dimension trembled, making the gods feel such terrible power.
What the hell? This power is perhaps that of two Saiyans! I can't believe it! In all the universes, they were comments similar to that of the Ice Emperor Byakuya. What the hell is going on?
I feel the ki of a completely powerful being near those Saiyans. Not even their power outshines them.
Who is it?
His power doesn't lose against mine. Vegeta would touch the great sphere of power with his hands, starting to run with this.
What? I can't believe it!
At that moment, Vegeta would kick him, throwing him off the planet from which they were fighting. Broly would observe a new warrior. They would not observe Goku or Vegeta.
Who are you? And what did you do with the two Saiyans?
Kakaroto and Vegeta decided to form a single being. I'm the fusion of both, and the name is Vegito. The power of those two was so great that their union would form a warrior of such power. I can't believe it. However, a powerful blow would take Broly out of his thoughts. Vegeta began to attack without warning. Broly, having now raised his power, was in a few troubles.
Damn it. This bastard's putting pressure on me in an incredible way. I can't believe it.
Take this cursed feeling of power of a Saiyan King! Eliminator attack of the great Vegito! Vegeta would have loaded a large sphere in his hands with the energy of the king of everything. Said attack was capable of eliminating a being much more powerful than him. Deku was watching this entire battle would be surprised.
Mister, dodge that attack! I can feel the power of a king of everything in that incredible technique!
However, he wouldn't have given him time. The attack hit him squarely. The veins of Broly's body were popping. It was obvious that he was making an effort.
I realize you're a worthy opponent, but how about this?
Broly would raise a large part of his power, managing to stop little by little. I can't believe what I'm seeing. He's stopping a king's attack completely with his hands. Broly would send the attack flying. With a loud shout, it began to increase his power in an overwhelming way. Broly was raising his power in an incredible way, causing multiple dimensional cracks to be created all over the space.
It's amazing how the power of the Supreme God, even with the fusion, I'm not sure I could beat it.
Broly would have finished raising his power. His hair would have turned silver. Broly had gone into combat form, with which he was able to face all the Supreme Gods except the second and third, since these had a similar power.
Who the hell are you? What have you done with the Saiyans I was fighting with?
So you didn't notice? Well, I'm the fusion of both Saiyans. I'm Vegito, and this is Vegito Ultra Instinct! Vegeta would go Ultra Instinct, surprising Broly and Deku, who was watching this battle. How is it possible that two Saiyans from the world outside have so much power? It is a fucking nightmare.
I see that with you, I have to use a large part of my power. I hope I'm prepared.
Broly, having gone into combat form, he was confident. Meanwhile, outside that dimension, where all the gods with his rigorous training, in Universe 11 was the Destroyer God Vermouth training together with his angel Margarita. Margarita, we have trained enough for today. I think we can give ourselves a decent rest. Of course not, Mr. Vermouth. The existence of the 12 universes is at stake. If we are not powerful enough, we'll die. If we don't rest enough, we won't be able to make our ki recover quickly. Margarita would accept that the god of the Destroyer Vermouth has her rest. However, she was a bit upset, and Vermouth had noticed this attitude that the angel was having. Everything was similar in the 12 universes, and this was all because Zeno-sama's negative power was flowing through the 12 universes, affecting the fundamental pillars of each universe. Meanwhile, on Earth, all of those were normal months had passed since what happened. The only one who continued to train hard was Goten, who had the hope of being able to return to his father. I need a training partner, but I don't know who to tell. At that moment, he would feel the ki of Trunks, who would leave that place at a great speed. At that moment of meeting him, they began to talk. Long time no see, Trunks. How have you been? Hello, Goten. Very good, and you? A little boring. I want my father to come back from the planet so that he could train with me. So that's what these bastards told you? What do you mean, Goten? Those cursed locked up my father and Mr. Vegeta in the Room of Time because they believed they were a threat. No, I can't believe it.
They wouldn't be able to do this to our parents. It's the truth, Goten. You better not train so that when they come out, I know they'll be proud of our powers.
It seems good to me. So that's why no one wanted to talk about my dad. We'll become very powerful, being able to make them proud.
Meanwhile, on the planet of Beerus, he was training, since he had to manage to obtain a new transformation which was able to overcome all the gods of destruction and being at 50% of power of Daishenkin before he trained. That's right, Daishenkin at the end of his training had also achieved abysmal power, being on par with the Super King of all. Returning to the dimension, both warriors began with a great battle. Both were very even and very injured at that moment. A strong rumble was felt through the multiverse. It was nothing more than Vegeta's power. Since Zeno-sama's essence was merging with it, Broly felt like Vegeta's power, instead of decreasing, was increasing.
What the hell? How can she raise his power like that without an emerging transformation? Is he also a legendary Super Saiyan?
Vegeta kept screaming, raising his power in a terrifying way, causing disasters all over the place. Daiku was trembling at feeling such a beastly power. Sir, the power of this individual has already surpassed all the gods, being able to eliminate them with a single blow except the three most powerful. Elsewhere, the Ice Emperor King Byakuya was surprised by the battle that was taking place far away from his universe.
That battle is on another planet. I can't believe it. The power of those Saiyans is absurdly incredible. So they weren't using all of their power.
Meanwhile, with the Supreme God Ryota, he managed to convince each Supreme God to destroy Broly. However, what he was doing was giving his father much more power and being able to master the Massacre energy. When Ryota's father absorbed the last Supreme God, a light would make all those multiverses illuminate with a great light. What the hell? Another great power has appeared, but unlike Broly and that Saiyan, he's pure evil. But from one moment to another, all that majestic power had disappeared. Akiyani Helang had disappeared with all his ki to be able to master all that bestial power. Akiel and his son would go to different universes to master the new powers. Father, what will our first move be?
The first thing we need to find out is how powerful Yamoshi's descendant has become.
He's the most powerful god among the 12 supreme gods that existed, but I doubt that his power compares with his. At that moment, they also felt the collisions of their fists.
Whose other power is this?
There's a new Saiyan that has come to this multiverse.
I see. So if we have to train hard to be able to face them.
Father and son began to train to increase their powers greatly. Returning to the battle, Broly had already decided to end it.
Your power is incredible, but you still lack the power to match for me, the legendary Ultra Super Saiyan God.
Broly increased his power much more, where he even had muscles grow even more. However, with his large size, he retained incredible speed, since in a few microseconds, he was able to deliver a strong blow to Vegeta that would leave him out of harm's way combat.
You're the second most powerful guy I've ever faced.
Broly would return to his base state. However, he also received great damage in the battle. After a few days in which Vegeta would wake up, they would unfuse, becoming Goku and Vegeta again.
So they woke up, so they know. I don't want to kill them. I just want to know how far their power goes.
I understand. Sorry for attacking you.
Don't worry, they're very powerful, but that fusion is their trick up their sleeve, since the power they generate is incredible. But tell me, what brings you to the world of the Supreme Gods?
We were imprisoned by the great Priest Daishenkin and Zeno-sama.
I see, so those insects are still alive. Zeno-sama's good for nothing.
Goku began to tell everything that happened to Broly, which he would understand.
Now I understand everything. You, being of the same race and not having negative energy, are welcome to this universe whenever you want.
Goku and Vegeta would raise their power by returning to the Room of Time. That's right, from that place, they began to increase their powers in an incredible way, managing to open a dimension towards the Tremor of Kami-sama. However, when they left, all they felt is a ki absurdly powerful. All the gods, angels, and high priests and the king of everything managed to perceive such power that would make all the 12 universes shudder. Goten and Trunks, feeling the ki of their parents, went quickly to the place of Kami-sama. After a few minutes, they would arrive. Goten would run to hug his father, just like Trunks would do to Vegeta. I missed you so much, Dad. Forgive me for not being able to do anything when those bastards betrayed you. A long time without seeing you, Goten. I can feel how you've become very powerful. I'm very proud of you. Hello, Dad. Long time no see. My mom had told me that you were training on the planet of Mr. Beerus.
That damn insect will pay me. But Trunks, your power has grown in a surprising way. It filled me with pride that you're my son.
At that moment, Beerus, the Destroyer God of Universe 7, would appear in front of all of them.
So they managed to get out of that place. Apparently they are hard to kill. Damn monkeys.
I'm surprised how even with the High Priest's seal you are able to get out of said dimension. You really are two warriors of great powers.
On this occasion, I'll finish with you two damned. Let's see if you can, damn it. I highly doubt it.
That moment, Beerus began to increase his power in an incredible way, causing the entire Universe 7 to tremble. However, when Goku felt how Beerus was raising his power in an incredible way, an air wave would send him off planet Earth, since it is said place where they would still see people who had not betrayed him.
Here in space, if you can unleash all your power, go ahead. Damn, I hope you don't regret what you're doing.
Beerus again began to increase his power in a scary way. Beerus would have passed to the new transformation of him with 100% of all his power.
Now praise the power of a super god of destruction! Ha ha ha! Damn insect, your power is pathetic! Don't worry, Kakarot, I'll take care of this clown.
Vegeta would go off of the Ultra Ego, which he would be able to surprise Beerus and Whis with his power that he gave off. Whis also wanted to pounce on Vegeta, but at that moment, Goku would take him by the arm, giving him a strong blow that he was not able to dodge, throwing thousands of kilometers through that universe.
How could he hit me? This can't be true.
At that moment, a great battle would begin between the most powerful deities of Universe 7. However, despite the fact that Whis and Beerus had trained, they were no match for the Saiyans, who were only playing with them.
Goku, kill them! You have no choice, and when all this is over, you will revive them with the Super Dragon Balls. All their energy is corrupted. Currently, there's nothing that can be done.
I understand, Zen-chan. I'm sorry, Whis-san. Was the best teacher I could have, but now everything ends. Divine Punisher! Goku would launch a tiny sphere of ki, which would cause Whis to disintegrate, leaving no trace of it. Beerus would be surprised to witness how Son Goku had ended Whis' life without any effort. How could a mortal end the life of a guardian angel? This is amazing. I can't believe it! However, at that moment, a voice would echo from his back.
This is also your end, Beerus. If you never intended to kill us, we'll revive you with the Super Dragon Balls. But if your intention was always to kill us, you'll stay in the other world forever.
At that moment, the Daishinkan would arrive along with 11 remaining gods of destruction, where everyone was surprised to realize that Beerus, the most powerful god of all, had been easily defeated. At that precise moment, the Daishinkan began to raise all his power in a way of bestial, since he was going to fight seriously from the beginning. Daishinkan would continue to raise his power in an incredible, amazing way, making even all the universes tremble while he raised all his power.
Even with all this power, I won't be able to defeat that dam. I better absorb the energy of all these dam. It's for the greater good.
Daishinkan, by raising all his power, an angelic light was noticed throughout the universe.
I'm sorry, gods and angels, but now you will be a part of my power. Keychains, divine rapture.
Some chains of dark energy were entangled in all those present. Father, but what are you supposed to be doing?
I'm sorry, Whis, but if not even the most powerful god was able to face it, do you think you can do it? I don't know if I can do it with my power. For that reason, I will keep all your powers.
These Saiyans will annihilate everything. We should not have trusted you.
Only if I allow it.
Daishinkan finished absorbing everyone's power.
Now if I wait for you damn mortals to be ready, I will make you feel the greatest agony you have ever felt. I will kill you until you beg me to end your miserable lives.
You're cursed! You and the Zeno-sama of the future are behind all this! I can't believe how scum you are to be able to kill your own descendants!
Those bastards were nothing more than a source of my power. Now they will feel the true terror.
It won't be so!
Vegeta's mouth had been silenced by a strong blow. Daishinkan was able to hit him even though he was with Ultra Ego. Vegeta was not able to dodge several sneaky blows that Daishinkan was giving him. Vegeta was surprised by the power that this cursed man had achieved in this time. The power of Daishinkan had risen in a surprising way, and both Goku and Vegeta would realize this.
Damn worm, I'll not let you get away with it. I'll see that you have great power, but it will not be enough to defeat me.
Vegeta began to attack Daishinkan. However, with the power that he had absorbed, he was far superior to Vegeta. He was no match for this being.
Vegeta, if you do not use all your power, you'll be no match for that wretch who preferred to absorb all his loved ones instead of accepting defeat.
Don't give me orders, you damn insect. But you're right. I'll use everything I have on this wretch.
Vegeta began to increase his power in an amazing way. Vegeta at an incredible speed would go to the powerful Ultra Ego Phase 3, with which all the universes were affected by such power. Even the power of this would reach the Forbidden Universes.
I can't believe it! The power of those Saiyans, is it a much good?
And apparently they were not fused. This is the power of only one of them.
In a very remote part, Ryota was training with his father. They would also feel this great power.
That power is incredible, and apparently it's from the other universes. It's impossible for a power to reach this dimension.
Apparently, the beings in these millions of years have evolved in an incredible way, reaching great powers.
But even so, they will not be rivals for us, since we're prodigies, and we have to fulfill an even greater dream, even if it costs us our own lives.
Returning to Universe 7, Daishinkan and the Princess Saiyans Vegeta were having a great battle. They were hitting each other at surprising speeds. There was no clear winner to be seen, however Vegeta would give him a powerful blow in the face to Daishinkan. But at that moment, a laugh would rumble throughout the universe.
This power is amazing. Your attacks alone are tickling me. I don't feel anything, damn. Now, do you want to just caress my face? That's how you attack.
Daishinkan, from one moment to the next, would deal a strong blow to Vegeta, who almost dodged it. However, the planet behind it would be left in rubble.
But what? The power of his blow is overwhelming. This cursed has turned into a monster.
Vegeta will never be able to fight Daishinkan. The power level is like heaven and earth. All that damn wanted was to give him hope and then break all of Vegeta's pride.
Goku, Daishinkan's power is increasing. From what I can tell from my counterpart in the way, it's better between the two of them to finish off Daishinkan. Because if Daishinkan is so powerful, I can't even imagine how powerful he became, that damned...
Goku would step forward with the intention of intervening in the battle, but at that moment Vegeta would yell,
"Do not interfere, Kakarot! I'll take care of this dim, even if I have to end my life."
That's right, Vegeta was going to sacrifice himself. Vegeta would take Daishinkan and begin to increase his power in an incredible way. His whole body was charging with energy.
How pathetic all mortals can be. Do you think that with a pathetic power, your final explosion will do something to me? You will die in vain. I hope to see that. Let's see what you think when I use my detonation at maximum power.
Daishinkan was confident, but after a few moments his face changed to a worried one when he observed how Vegeta's determination did not give way.
Do you plan to explode? You will not be able to kill me. Now you start to shake. I hope you're so sure when I detonate all my power.
Vegeta already managed to collect a large part of power from him. Vegeta would rise into the air.
Kakarot, take care of Trunks, please. Divine multiversal final explosion. Die!
Dad,
Please don't do it! Trunks would transform into Super Saiyan Blue, going to rescue his father. However, Goten would grab him tightly. We can't get close. His simple pressures can end our lives.
You've always been my partner, my friend, my greatest rival. I'll not allow you to die, Vegeta! Total armor of a king of everything! Divine protective seal!
An explosion lit up that whole universe. The life of a great warrior was about to go out. The life of the Princess Saiyans was about to come to an end. The proudest warrior in Universe 7, while this explosion was happening, it would be said to be Vegeta.
I see. That's how it feels to die for someone else. Now I understand you, Kakarot. I hope to see you again in the afterlife.
But at that moment, when everything seemed lost for the Prince of the Saiyans, a sphere of ki covered his entire body. That's right, the technique that Goku would have executed was activated at the precise moment to save Vegeta.
How are you, Vegeta? Damn insect, so you saved me at the last moment. Or at least I destroyed that damn...
Everyone was shocked when they heard a loud scream.
Ah, ha, ha! Damn monkey! I swear that all this pain will return to you multiplied by 100. I can't believe how that damn guy endured all this explosion.
Meanwhile, in the king's palace of everything was Zeno-sama.
So Daishinken is having problems. Apparently, if I have to fight, it's time to access my combat form.
Zeno-sama's guardians approached him.
For the protection of this entire multiverse and the orders of the King of Everything, we give him all our power.
With this power, no one will be a match for me.
Zeno-sama began to absorb the power of his guardians. The king of the whole had the ability to give power to their guardians, but also form a single being. At that time, only the 12 universes felt such a tremor. Several timelines that felt that power, including the beings of the Forbidden Universes.
What the hell happens now? Why is everything shaking, and this pressure in the air from who is it?
The power of the great Zeno-sama. I can't believe it. If he has transformed, that means he comes immediately. If I don't finish off these Saiyans, he'll exterminate me.
Daishinken would go on the attack.
I have to finish you now. I must not die at the hands of the King of Everything.
Goku would go Ultra Instinct Phase 3 Heavenly, but even with that power, he was no match for Daishinken. However, this was not his purpose. Goku wanted to give him a strong blow to merge with Vegeta.
Get this! All Saiyan King Eliminator attack!
The sound of a dragon resounded through that universe, and an immense dragon emerged from Goku's fist. Daishinken was trying to stop it even with his own body, but it was impossible. The condensed power was overwhelming. Goku would communicate telepathically with Vegeta.
Vegeta, put on a Potara earring. Zeno-sama's approaching at an incredible speed, and even if we fight together, we'll be no match for him. You're just messing, your Kakarot. Get away from that dam. Let's merge.
Goku managed to hit him by sending him flying at the beginning of Universe 7. At that moment, in the distance, Daishinken would observe how a light illuminated the entire immense universe, and a power that did not lose against that of Zeno-sama would be present.
But now what happens? That power is as big as mine. Who is the new guy that has appeared? It easily obscures the presence of Daishinken.
Daishinken would arrive at the battle site observing an imposing new warrior.
Who the hell are you? I'm the fusion of Kakaroto and Vegeta, and I'm in charge of killing you.
Vegeta would not trust himself and would go Ultra Instinct with maximum power, even combining Vegeta's Ultra Ego with which, with just 3 simple blows, he cut off the flow of energy to Daishinken.
What the hell did you do to me? I can't release my power.
I have sealed your main ki veins. You'll not be able to increase your power unless you fix said ki paths. Daishinken will launch himself furiously at Vegeta. However, this was an extremely incredible speed that would give such a great blow which would make him writhe in pain. I never wanted to kill you, priest, but if Zeno-sama arrives and the two of them fight against me, it would be a big problem. Now you're not an opponent for me. Daishinken tried to give him a powerful blow, but at that moment, Vegeta would teleport behind him, going through his entire mouth with a strong blow, causing Daishinken to fall to the brink of death. This is your end. You should have never have sided with that evil Zeno-sama. Death. Big Bang Kamehameha! Increase 100 times! Vegeta's attack was so powerful that even Zeno-sama, who was about to arrive in approximately 5 minutes, was able to observe such a detonation. Goten, Trunks, get out of this place. The battle that's coming is on another level and I don't want you to get involved. Goten and Trunks would pay attention. Going to planet Earth, Vegeta would launch a sphere of ki to the planet, protecting it from all outside attacks. At that moment, Zeno-sama would arrive on the battlefield.
So you are the dark fusion of Goku and Vegeta. Those damn monkeys are always causing problems. But for now, I will kill all of you. Simple, thoughtless apes.
Meanwhile, in the Forbidden Universes, the only 4 overgods left alive were surprised by the power that the said other universes battle was taking place.
The power of that fusion is at my 95% power. It's incredible. I can't believe it.
It can't be true, my lord. You're the descendant of the great Yamoshi.
But it is. You're not beings that I can see below my shoulder.
Returning to the battlefield, both warriors were staring at each other, and they were about to start a great battle that would decide everything in those 12 universes. But what they did not know was that an even more powerful warrior was stalking them.
What will happen next? Find out in the next chapter.
Well guys, this is all for today's chapter. I hope you liked it and it was to your liking. Now don't forget to leave your powerful like Supreme God level, comment and subscribe. Now without further ado, see you in a new video. Until next time.